Tuesday morning. Let's get it done. You know, I was watching a thing on the success paradox. Very interesting stuff. I'm going to get in the shower and then I'll tell you more about it. So as I was saying, watched something about the success paradox last night, and honestly, it's intriguing. It's very, very intriguing. So, the more successful that we become, the less we believe luck had anything to do with it. A perfect example is hanging right there, or at least a perfect example I can give. So, when I applied for that school, I was in an age bracket that I knew the school was having trouble. They had some, but not, their numbers weren't high enough for, it was just below the threshold to continue. Like, if they didn't keep this number growing, or at least at a certain level, they couldn't keep getting federal grants. That's a pretty exclusive school in Maryland, Mount St. Mary's University. So when I applied, I always kind of figured, I was a shoo-in because, well, they need people my age getting federal grants or at least federal loans so the school can get grants. Right? But there's still some luck in that. I didn't know if there's going to be 100 students or 1,000 students in my age group applying to that school thinking the same thing. So as we become more and more successful, we believe there's less and less luck, and it's more about all the hard work we put into it. But in reality, there is still some luck. It comes down to risk and reward, I guess, is the best way to put it. The more risk you're willing to take, well, usually the higher the reward. But if you're one of the first people to go for that risk or go down that path, you tend to reap more of the rewards. After 1,000 or 1,000,000 people have done it, the rewards are very small and minimal, and it's no longer a risk because so many have done it and have kind of paved the way for you to do it. So really, it is also about luck, because you may try to take that risk and you may fail. No matter how much hard work you put into it, you could still fail, and that's where the luck kind of comes in. It's that, are you lucky enough to make this work and make it? No matter, are you lucky enough that all the hard work you put in actually amounts to something and does something? So that is the success paradox, because again, as we become more successful, the less we attribute that to luck, and the more we attribute it strictly to the hard work that we've put into the things that we do. And that across the board. I mean, I'm extremely lucky to be in the job I'm in now, because I was laid off at my last job at the perfect time. And I really like where I'm working now. So there was a lot of luck with that, because, well, if I hadn't been laid off, I wouldn't have been able to get this job. So there's luck in everything we do, and it's not so much trying to remember that. It's that, hi, pretty girl. It's that there is, no matter how much we say there is or isn't, there is always some form of luck that attributes to your success. I mean, I was born in an amazing country, a country that is considerably one of the greatest to ever have existed, to a degree. So, 1,000 years from now, when they're studying Rome, I have a feeling they're also going to be studying the U.S., whether we're still standing or not, because it is a very lucky place, and we, being born here, one is luck, but two, I'm afforded a lot of opportunities by being born in the U.S. and that's also lucky. You know, the number of opportunities to be born at such a time that there are so many opportunities, so many different things and avenues that I could pursue and find interests in, and whether I'm pursuing it for money or fame or success, or maybe I'm just pursuing it for a personal reason, I'm just very interested in it, or things like that. So all of that plays a major part in the success paradox. Well, it's Tuesday, guys. Let's see what we got, and yeah, go from there. I gotta get to work. Alright, guys, have a good one. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.